Welcome to this week's edition of HavenFootball.net's Play of the Game.
Welcome to HavenFootball.net's 2020 season finale, Play of the Game. The final game of the shortened 2020 Central League football season was held today as the 4-1 Panthers traveled over to battle the 4-1 Haverford Fords. The Panthers hadn't been able to beat Haverford in years and hadn't beaten them at their home field since the early 2000s. It was a beautiful day for football, clear skies, mid-50s, and both teams played well, with each team gaining almost 300 yards on the ground. Let's go to today's highlights.
The Fords got the ball first, and on their second play from scrimmage, their terrific running back, number 20, James Wright, gets the call around left, finds the hole, and steps inside, avoiding the defender, and turns on the Jets. But number 6, Jarris Adams, gives chase and closes in, makes the one move he can to save the touchdown, popping the ball out of Wright's arms. We can see here that the ball is clearly out with Wright at the 2-yard line, but the ref is behind the action and doesn't see the release, and the play stands as a touchdown. Haverford on top, 7-0. The Panthers start their own drive, including this nifty end run by number 23, Matt Schuler, for 16 yards, but the drive stalls at the Fords' 32-yard line. Haven's D goes into overdrive, and number 11, Thomas Wright, has no one to throw to as number 68, Ben Faribaugh, and number 25, Christian Mazer, shuts him down for the sack. With 3rd and 21, Wright goes back, but gets blindsided by number 44, Aiden Prosniak, forcing the fumble and the punt. Haven gets excellent field position at the Fords 31 as Adams gets the quick hitter up the middle, which sets up this 5 yards Adams run as he spins and goes off right into the end zone for 6. And we're all tied up 7-7. On Haverford's next play, the handoff goes awry and Mazer is there for the turnover. The Panthers smell blood and Schuler makes this great 8-yard scamper down to the Fords' 8-yard line. We go to the second quarter, and number 24, Chase Barlow, gets the call and simply overpowers the defenders for 6 points. Haven is on top, 14-7. The Fords are a solid team and know they have to stay in this game as Wright finds number 33, Daniel Reamer, for 13 yards. James Wright had a strong game as he shows with this great run for 14 yards as he patiently waits for blocks, changes direction, and weaves down the field. Thomas Wright has his great pass as he threads this one through 3 defenders to nail number 18, Andrew McGinnis, for 13 yards. James Wright has another great run and moves the ball 5 yards into the end zone. And we're all tied again, 14-14. But we play Panthers smash mouth football here, and Adams takes this play for 11 yards right up the gut. And this Barlow run for 6 yards. Barlow gets the call again from the 3 and runs it in for the score, but not really. The official changed his mind and put the ball at the 1. Ryder snuck it in on the next play for 6. And the Panthers go into the half leading 21-14. On the Fords' first possession of the second half, the Haven D starts to exert itself as Wright fakes inside and keeps it, but Mazer is in fold and runs down Wright for no gain. But never count out the Fords as Wright finds number 13, Christopher Dempsey, for this great catch and run for 45 yards. The Panther D will bend, but number 28, Greg Belleville, slows Wright down with the grab as Faribaugh takes him down for no gain. Haven D forces a turnover on downs at the Haven 11. The Panthers are backed up at 3rd and 8, and Schuler knows they need the first, and he simply wills himself down the field for the first down. And then Adams goes up the gut for a 11-yard gain. Ryder decides on going to the air to keep the Fords honest, and number 20, Chris Willett, makes the catch for 10 yards on the first down. Barlow goes off tackle and he's knocked down, but keeps his feet and his balance as he pivots on one hand and keeps moving for 22 yards. Wow. Ryder is looking in the end zone, but everyone's covered, so he finds a seam and takes off, puts his head down and barrels into the end zone for 6. Haven is securing their lead, 28-14. But Haverford has to get back into this game and is moving the ball, and are looking at 4th and 4 when Wright throws this great slant pass up the middle to Dempsey for 29 yards. Wright goes to finish this drive by passing to number 8, Casey Kilroy, for 6. Haverford is behind by only 1 score. Which brings us to today's Play of the Game.
Wing to the left is Matt Schuler. 2 tight ends for Jack Ryder. And they play fake to Barlow. Looking, has time, has Schuler on the post. He's out there, makes the grab, and tumbles down at the 15-yard line. Ryder right on the money at the 15-yard line.
Haven looks to close the door, and Adams has one more solid run as he carries defenders to the 6. And one more time from the 2 as Adams gets another touchdown. And Haven goes home the winner with a score of 35-21.
It was a battle with neither team conceding, but with the Panthers just too strong and with too many weapons for the Fords to overcome. Quarterback Jack Ryder was 3 for 4 for 56 yards, and he rushed for 2 touchdowns. Jarris Adams led the offense with 98 yards and 2 touchdowns, and had 4 tackles on defense. Chris Willett was 2 for 2 in receptions for 20 yards and a critical first down. Chase Barlow led the defense with 8 tackles and also had a touchdown on offense today. A special mention to Charlie Shankweiler, the team's kicker. Charlie scored 28 extra points out of 32 attempts and had 41 kickoffs for an average of 46 yards and was even credited with 2 tackles. Well done. The Panthers end the season at 5-1 and finish a solid 3rd in the Central League. Check back with us again in August 2021 for a new season of HavenFootball.net's Play the Game.